Okay, let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to do is a slightly lower horizon. So I'm making a bigger sky. So about there. And then I've got my grass coming here. And then some grass there. So I got that a bit wrong. Should be maybe about there. And then my figure here. Maybe that's a bit too big. And I'm going to have a tree over here. And maybe a bigger tree here. And then I'm just going to erase this line. Okay, and then we're ready for action. So I get my mop brush first, and I'm going to do a very light sky. I'm really going to try and push it and really make it very watery. So first, let's put water down like that. And then I'm going to get some yellow ochre. Well, shall we just put a touch of yellow in there? Because one of the things I want to do in these videos is just be a bit crazy. I really have to push it. I can be so careful myself, and it's not a good example, to be honest. And even if it goes wrong, so what the heck? Have to be a bit more like that. Now I'm going for the yellow ochre. So one thing though I have to say, one reason why you need to be careful with yellow in your sky is that as soon as it touches blue, it will go green. But yellow ochre doesn't, or at least not so easily. But look at that difference we've got there. So that's good. We've got a nice subtle difference there. Okay. And then I want to do a really light purple. So I think I've made this whiter here. Okay, let's get my blue. And then a lot of red. Okay, that's too much red. So back to blue again. Okay, that's looking better. And then I really want to make this watery. Let's go for it. Too watery. But this is still pretty wet, so we're safe. Well, we should be safe. But I quickly want to get in there, especially in the top areas, because the top will dry the quickest. So there we go. Let that run down. And this will get even softer as it dries out. I like the shape of this cloud. And then let's just get pure water and really soften this at the bottom. Look at that. So you always have to be kind of pushing it and trying to not play it too safe. Always experiment. I like that. That looks really beautiful, I think. But of course, when it dries off, it's going to look slightly different again. The colours will be more softer. So we have to remember that. Yeah. Okay. And that parallel one another a bit too much. So we don't want that. It doesn't look natural. So I'm just going to do that. And these skies, I'm afraid to say, are just basically from my imagination. So you can just basically copy this. But the more skies you see and the more skies that you paint, you'll you'll just be able to paint them from your imagination. And sometimes they look wrong, and sometimes they look wrong, but they're good. They're very interesting, and I don't mind those kind of skies, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Let's leave it to dry. If you want to clean this edge at the bottom, you can with some tissue. Let's leave it to dry, and then we'll do the rest. And the next stage is a big stage, as you know. Okay,